Here is what God taught me on an ordinary Tuesday night. Okay, I want to share what I reflected on after a girls' night at church. I was looking forward to this night all week. I thought I was going to come home ranting and raving about how much fun I had and how many friends I made. But that was not the case. Instead, I left knowing the same person that I came knowing. Everyone was talking about this reality TV show. I'm not going to name names, but it is very popular right now, and I'm sure most of every single person in America watches it. Everyone was talking about this reality TV show that I don't watch, and so I simply had nothing to contribute. There were moments that I felt left out, but what surprised me was not that I felt lonely. It was that I never questioned my value. Regardless, I later realized that I was naturally looking for deeper conversations than the night had to offer. I'm a naturally deep person. I like connecting over personal stories and personal issues that people are going through. I don't really connect with surface level conversation. And a few years ago, I probably would have left thinking maybe they don't like me, or I don't belong. Maybe something's wrong with me. But this time was different. I left thinking we're just different. We're just different people. We have different values. We have different interests. And I think that's what healing looks like sometimes. What I'm learning is that loneliness and worth don't go hand in hand. And I believe they were for so long. If I felt left out, I assumed people didn't want me. If people didn't pursue me, then I assumed that I wasn't worth pursuing. If I wasn't deeply connected, I assumed something was wrong with me. But none of these things are actually true. As I reflected on that night, I realized something else. I kept saying I felt unseen, but the truth is that I didn't really allow people to see me. I didn't open up and share the parts of myself that I expected to share with other people that night. Things like starting this YouTube channel, being vulnerable, opening up about my past and the things that I've been through that I shared on my last video. I stayed quiet and I stayed to myself, and it's not because I was afraid. It was just because I didn't want to put myself out there. I chose not to, and that's okay. Healing does not guarantee immediate connection, but it does change how you experience loneliness. I walked in that night really hoping for deep connection, especially being surrounded by women of God. But I'm learning that deep connection doesn't happen in one conversation. Not always. Sometimes it's not even in one evening, but it happens over time. I still crave deep friendships. That didn't change at all. I still want women that I can laugh with, that I can pray with, that I can share my struggles with, that I can help give advice to. I want women that I can do life with. But I'm learning not to confuse a slow growing relationship with rejection. So if you're afraid to go to that Bible study, if you're afraid to join that small group, if you're afraid to go to church and try it out because you're thinking that everybody there already has their people and they're not going to invite you in, I say go anyways. You might not meet your best friend that night. You might leave knowing the same exact people that you came in knowing. But healing sometimes looks like leaving without any new friends and also not believing that you're the problem. Sometimes it looks like leaving the night knowing that even if you didn't find your people yet, you didn't lose yourself trying to. And I think that's a beautiful place to be. Thanks for watching.